We are hearing more and more about Golden Visa programs across Europe. Portugal, Greece, Italy, and now Hungary. Each promises access, opportunity, and flexibility. But what truly sets them apart? And what does Hungary's new framework bring to the table that investors should actually know? Let's take a closer look. Hungary's program stands out for its simplicity, its lower entry threshold, and its predictable structure. It's designed for families who want residency without unnecessary complexity or relocation requirements. Let's start with the fundamentals. The minimum investment threshold is 250,000 euros directed into licensed real estate investment vehicle regulated by the Hungarian authorities. Right now, there aren't many approved options available. The market is still in its early phase. More vehicles may appear over time, but for now, investors work within a narrow, regulated framework. So the focus today is less about portfolio variety and more about administrative simplicity. The investment must be maintained for 5 years. Eligibility is equally straightforward. Applicants must be a non-EU nationals over 18 with a clean criminal record and a transparent source of funds. Supporting documentation such as bank statements, contracts, or business records are required, but self-declaration alone is not sufficient. Now, one of the strongest aspects of Hungary's Golden Visa is how it defines family. Beyond the main applicant and spouse, the program allows inclusion of financially dependent children up to age of 26, as well as both parents and parents-in-law. That makes it one of the most inclusive frameworks in Europe, covering 3 generations under a single application. It's ideal for families who want to plan residency, mobility, and even succession together. The process is structured into 4 main stages. First, applicants obtain a D-type visa to enter Hungary. Second, during the initial visit, they open an investment account, complete the due diligence, and prepare the transfer. Third, the residence application is filed. Once the investment certificate is uploaded to the government portal, the authorities begin their review. Processing is relatively quick, usually takes 6 to 4 months, depending on documentation. And finally, family reunification is handled efficiently. Once the main applicant's residence permit is issued, dependents can apply without traveling to Hungary. Biometrics are taken at the nearest Hungarian embassy and cards are issued shortly after approval. This approach reduces both travel and administrative burden for families, a real advantage, especially when older children are studying abroad or family members live in different countries. Then, the residence permit is valid for 10 years. In law, it's renewable for another 10. There are no minimum stay requirements and residency is maintained through the investment itself. The investment must stay in place for 5 years, after which investors can either withdraw or keep it. Because the program is still new, it's not yet clear how the renewals will function for those who exit after the 5-year term. I assume that part of the framework will become clearer as more cases are processed. Compared with other European residency programs, Greece offers flexibility, particularly in property investment, with a wider choice of real estate options at the same 250,000 euros threshold. Portugal provides a more diversified investment landscape, from regulated funds to cultural and business routes, and uniquely offers a Plan B path toward permanent residency and citizenship. But it does come with higher capital requirements and longer timelines. Hungary, on the other hand, emphasizes speed and family inclusion process flexibility. It's built for investors who value simplified, mostly remote process rather than wide investment choice. So, in summary, Hungary's Golden Visa framework offers an efficient path to European residency, though it's still in its early stages. The program's strengths lie in its simplicity and inclusivity. Its limitations, at least for now, are the narrow investment options and the limited track record. For investors evaluating their options, the key is to look beyond entry thresholds and consider timing, structure, and long-term flexibility. At Get Golden Visa, we help clients assess each program objectively so you can make informed, data-driven decisions about the residency path that best fit your goals. Contact us at getgoldenvisa.com to explore which program best fits your goals.